Hi, ladies. So just before I came live, my husband came. He stood there and he was like, "Hi, ladies." He's always teasing me, that man. Anyway, how are you, my ladies? How are you? How are you? How are you? It's really nice to be live. It's so late. I hope Instagram you can see me well. Hi, everyone. My name is Amma Duncan. I am a corporate trainer, business coach, and founder of the Fabulous Woman Network. Every Tuesday, I host a show called Mind Your Business. This is a show where we get to talk about business. First, I love to talk and I love business. So we get to talk about business and then, learn practical action steps we can take to help us grow our small businesses into mighty businesses. Hi, Awesomeville Kids Fun House. Thank you for joining on Instagram. So I am live on Facebook. I am also live on Instagram. Our handle is at the Fabulous Woman Network on Instagram, and then Facebook is the Fabulous Woman Network. My earrings. Yes, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ramat says we are doing great. I am doing amazing, my sister. God has been good. I have so much to celebrate today. So, please let me know who is watching. I see more people watching have joined on Facebook. Hi, Glisten Beats, watching on Instagram. Let me know who else is watching. Okay, let me see you. Let me see you. Today, someone sent me a message on LinkedIn that they are joining. I forgot the name, but I wish to know your name. At least just say, hi, Amma, it's just me. It's me. I'm drinking tea and I'm watching you, or I'm in bed and I'm watching you. So I've come to put you to sleep. Hi, Rita. How are you, milady? So today, we are talking about how to, I actually tweaked the title a bit. It's on customer database, and the topic is customer database ideas for your small business. Bubbles baby mom, thank you for joining. I am doing well, Glisten Beats. Iraba, all is well. Pa with me, by God's grace. Yesterday was International Women's Day. I hope you enjoyed the day. You did something nice for yourself. I have postponed my doing something nice for myself. I did something nice for, the community and all, but I'll definitely do something nice for myself after this week. I was telling my husband today that, look, I'm just taking it one day at a time because I've been, anyway, I guess we've all been busy, so there's no point. And I prayed for this, right? I really enjoy what I'm doing. So I love the activity. I love that I can speak on different platforms and share my thoughts and ideas. And also, I have a lot to be grateful for. Anyway, so today's topic has come about because, I've been doing group coaching for startups, and usually during the communication with them, and then obviously in our Facebook group as well, when I see a need and I'm able to help with it, I bring it up as a mind your business topic. If not, I find another way to help in that respect. And so that's why I felt strongly that we should really talk about a customer database. I'm going to share some of my own mistakes as usual, and then I'll share with you what I think we should do. Please let me know if the sound is okay. It's raining here in Kumasi. Let me know if you can hear me all right, okay? I have a question. Please answer me in the comments. I have a question. Have you ever lost the data on your phone? Either you lost your phone itself or you lost your contact details, and your contact details had your customer details on it. Has this ever happened to you, where you've either lost the phone itself or you've lost the numbers on your phone? Let me know in the chat, please. Hi. Let me know in the chat. Have you ever lost either your phone or the details on your phone, like customer details and all that on your phone, and you've been hot? Need I say you were hot? I want to know if this has happened to anyone yet. Not that I'm praying it happens to you, but it's something that can happen to you. Okay, I know comments delay, so I'm going to just keep going on. But let me just talk about my own experiences with database. Francisca, okay. Oh, Iraba, come for a hug. Iraba's emoji is making me sad. Okay, so I guess you're understanding why I feel this is an important topic to talk about. Many of you know we started the Fabulous Woman Network about 7 years ago. My goodness, can you believe that? And I remember that at the time we started with lots of events. We had many events. The first one was the Fabulous Woman, what did we call it? Dinner with the girls. This was about 35 women. All their numbers, of course, were stored on my phone. These were people I knew. Hi, Gobe Friday. Thank you for joining. So these were women I knew already. They were all in my contact details, so it was fine. Then we had the Fabulous Woman Speaks, which was a bigger conference with about 300 participants. I made them fill contact, their details on a form. I had maybe about 280 or so people signed up. Wrote their details. I had emails, I had numbers and names and all that. And then we had more events, breakfast with the girls, conference here, startup. We've had so many events. And so I had so many lists of names, emails, phone numbers, and all. But they were all over the place. Every single time I had an event to do, I couldn't go to one place and then get a compilation of all the emails and all the phone numbers of the different people who had been to our events. So there were so many people I couldn't reach out to every single time when we had strategy retreats with the AWA and all that. Every single time I had to develop a new list. And I would always say to myself, oh, as for this time, I'll do it well. Next time, I'll make sure I have this list. My sister, sometimes I'll do it and then I will not do it. I'll do it. So my lists were all over the place. On top of it, some of them were handwritten. So I actually still have those diaries that I have such information in, but it wasn't compiled. So every time I had a new product, like a new event to sell to an audience I have already, I didn't have their details to send it to because I couldn't go look. And so like names where I used to reach out to people off the top of my head. I'm there, then I'll remember, oh, Ramat, let me invite Ramat. Oh, let me invite this person. That's what I was doing. It was very bad. There are so many people who have been to our events. They loved it, and I know they would want to be part some more, but I don't have their details, and life has happened for them, and they probably think, oh, Amma has stopped or whatever. As we speak, on our Facebook page, we have about 43,000 followers. These are people who have at least seen our brand somewhere before, so they liked us, they followed us. On Instagram, we have about 7,000 something on Instagram. LinkedIn, I have like 13,000 followers. These are quite good numbers, but ask me, do I have their contact details? No. I in the beginning, I focused so much on number of followers. I was focusing on increasing followers. My focus at the time was wrong. I didn't understand. Well, then again, I keep saying I didn't really understand what I was doing. Ramat, is it breaking? Please let me know. I'm using one of the best networks in the country. Pray with me. Hi, Cecil. Thank you for joining. So at my customer database was all over the place. I have all these followers. I didn't have their contact details. The painful thing is there were even people who reached, thank you, Gobe Friday. There were people who would reach out to me and say, hi, I saw your thing on Facebook. When you have events, let me know. Can you believe I didn't store their numbers? Or I would store it, but I'll just store it as a name on my phone. So if it's Rita, Kafi, Agbo, I'll just store it as Rita. How do I then go back, and when I need the list of people who have shown interest in my product or my event, how do I then go back and get them? Do you get my question? So some of them I had their contact, like on my phone, I have plenty numbers, plenty. Some of them I still don't even remember how I know them. Ramat says I'm breaking. This is on Facebook. Please, there are other people watching on Facebook. Can you let me know how it is? Instagram says it's fine. It could be that hopefully, I don't know. Just let me know, okay? If I should switch to another network. Like today, I came prepared. I'm like, even if the light goes off, I'm prepared. Anyway, let's go on. So I wasn't keeping details in one place. That was mistake number one. I had all these followers. I didn't have their contact details and all. Thank you, Mike. Okay. And then another thing is that I was really stressed about customer details, like having to, knowing the people to invite for events and all. I was really stressed. Every time I had another event, I had to make another list off the top of my head, literally. Like, oh, remember, oh, that lady, oh, this other lady. So if I don't know your name, it means you don't get to hear of it, which was terrible, right? Now, I have learned, hi, Waram, thank you for joining. Now I have learned that the lesson for me is to have my customer database in one place. Have my customer database in one place, and it's the same message I have for you. So what I'm going to share with you briefly is just a few ideas, especially if you are a startup. If you haven't started already, this is a great thing to do. Like, don't say, oh, I don't have customers yet. You at least listen to what I have to say and don't make the mistakes I and a few other people have made. I have people who lose their numbers and come and ask me, oh, Amma, do you have this person's number? And this person is a customer. I like what you do. So Gobe Friday on Instagram says she adds GF to all her customers' surname. That is good. That is very smart. Okay. So let's go. Hi, Mama Yesley. Okay, so let's go on. The first thing I want to say is that when you get a new client, let's say Mama Yesley, you are into ice cream. Gobe Friday makes the most delicious gobe, which I haven't tasted yet, but people are raving about it. She makes it on Fridays in Accra. Ramat has her Kose and Coco and all those things that most of you watching that I know, you have your businesses already. Here are a few ideas for you. So let's say that a customer walks to your company or your shop. Let's say you have a shop, Glisten Beads, you make stuff, and then somebody walks there, or somebody sent you a message that they want some of your product. Okay. Don't let them leave without getting their contact details. Please. Some people may not give it out to you. That's fine. We are not talking about those people who don't want to give it to you. For the people who are willing to give it to you, please, first of all, get their details and get relevant information. So for instance, name is obviously important. The person's name is Amadankan. Please, phone numbers. In Africa, we communicate a lot with WhatsApp. So in fact, you can even be specific and ask for their WhatsApp number if that's how you want to reach out to them. Depending on what you do, you may also ask for emails. Some people actually check their emails. I'm saying this with a face because some people too do not check their emails unless the email has congratulations to start with or something. So please take the person's name, email, and then relevant information. For instance, delivery address. So let's say that it was somebody who reached out on Facebook or Instagram and they want you to deliver your beautiful beads to them, glisten beads. Obviously, you keep their delivery address, right? So I used to make hampers. And then I remember in 1 year, I had a customer in Accra order hamper and I sent it to them. The following year, this same customer requested for another hamper, a set of hampers. And then I was like, oh, so what's the delivery address again? It was like, you don't keep your customer Your customer's delivery address, it didn't click. I just asked for it and I was like, oh, it's not a big deal, but it is a big deal. What you want to do is rather confirm, is it the same delivery address, instead of please give me your delivery address again, or please give me your email address again, or something. Have that thing. Collect it, whatever is relevant for you. For instance, gender, depending on what it is that you are selling. Is gender the right word, or is it sex? Whichever. My kids are asleep. I can say sex, and we all know I'm talking about male, female. Please, not anything. Please come here. Come back to me. Okay. Yes, Brema Cosmetics is true. Most people don't check their emails. I know that, but anyway, we'll get over that. So at least we know their WhatsApp. They hopefully will check, right? So you want to get that. So first thing, get this information depending on what's relevant in your business. You may even get the birthday of the person. For instance, if it's a birthday cake that you're doing and then somebody orders and all that, you might want to actually keep that so that next year, And apart from that, you may want to be wishing your customers happy birthday and all. And this one, all of us can do it. You don't need to be in the cake business before you can just wish them and, show them some nice things on their birthday. So that's number one. Get contact details. Number two, keep it in an easy to find place. Keep it in an easy to find place. Please, I'm looking here on my phone. No, I'm not looking in it. There's no magic here. It's just my tablet. Keep it in an easy to find place. So yes, we have the details. Somebody said they store it with Gobe Friday. Somebody says I add Chopbox Express. That's great. But please, that in itself is just sitting on your phone. Like we know, the phone can get missing. Anything can happen. So number one, you want to have a backup. Number two, if let's say you are using, keep it in one. So like my problem was that I had the list all right, but they were in different diaries, different Excel sheets and all. Create one Excel sheet. Currently, what I do, I'll share with you what I do. I use Google Drive for majority of I work from Google Drive actually. So I have an Excel sheet. I have an Excel sheet on Google Drive. On it, I have my corporate list and then I have my general list. Corporate list because I also sell corporate training like customer service and all these other things. This year, I've conducted 2 customer service training. I didn't use social media to advertise. I just hit my list and then I called them. I made sales calls and sold those to them without using social media. Currently, I am doing another program. I am not using social media to advertise. I am using my list. There are other products that I do mass marketing on social media. So for me, it helps that I have my list in, it's the same Excel sheet, but how do you call it? Yeah, it's Excel sheets, but there are different sheets in one. So I have my corporate list and then I have the others, like all of you women that I reach out to, you are all part of. And then some of you are also on my corporate list, depending on what I'm selling. So you can do yours too, but just make sure you have a backup. Having it on the phone is not enough. Make sure that your phone details are backed up either in your Yahoo or Gmail or something, so that even if you lose your phone, you have your contact. Like, seriously, the most painful thing for me that can happen is if I lose my phone, I'll lose my contact. So I don't want that to happen. By God's grace, I have had the same contacts I remember when I got my new iPhone. iPhone is like magic, guys. It just transferred. I didn't even know I could do it. It accidentally happened. The phones were lying side by side. The old phone was lying next to the new phone. And they communicated, these witches. And then it asked me, do you want to transfer, blah, blah. I was like, yeah. And then within 30 minutes, I had every information on the other phone. I also have it backed up in my Gmail and all that. Okay, let me read a few comments. Francis Catella says, one time I lost all my contacts and started saving them as clients. Clients 1, client 2, etc. because I was too shy to tell them. Oh my God, I no longer have their contact. This sounds funny, but this is so real. This is so real. This is someone who has been ordering from you for so long. You have them in your WhatsApp and all. You've been chatting with them. You just don't know their names. So ladies, whichever works for you is fine. Just make sure, oh, ladies and gentlemen, please, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, just know that you have to have a backup. Please, so I'm speaking to my small business friends. Always have your backup so that even if you lose, and Gmail, look, every phone, as long as you have WhatsApp and all that, you automatically have either your Gmail or your Yahoo or something. You don't need to pay any amount for it. So just use it, I beg. Have your backup. Let me see my notes. So I've written here, phone is great, but ensure it's easily to pull out a list. Okay, so that's another thing. So for you who said that maybe you use Gobe Friday, like let's say me, I'll store it as maybe Startup 101, now your name and Startup 101. I have to make sure that when I'm looking for all clients who attended that event, I can pull you all into one place. For me, it's easier to use Excel. Excel, you can just group them. What's the sort? You can sort. So make sure it's easy for you to sort. You see, if we were using emails, it would be easier. But like we've agreed, some people, you know, our people in Africa, some people don't check their emails. So what we have is WhatsApp. Okay, so just make sure that you are keeping them all in one place. Even on WhatsApp, you can create broadcasts. The only thing is that if you usually, I don't know whether it's when you update or something, but sometimes you can lose your WhatsApp contacts too. So that is not enough. Having the details on your phone alone is not enough. Okay. Always have a backup. I've said that I use Google Drive. Even if you use Excel, make sure that you are still backing it up. It is not enough to just put it on the laptop. You can lose the laptop. It can crash. Has your laptop crashed before? Can be the saddest thing. Okay, so let me walk through the process again. Now the customer has come into our shop. We've taken their details after they made the purchase. There's a break in transmission. We bind it in Jesus' name. Okay, so the customer has come, you've taken their contact details, you've put it in an easy to find place so that you can just get them anytime, like Ramat is saying, targeted list, you call them anytime you need them, fine. And then please, after the person has left, it is not goodbye. We didn't take that number just to sit there. You want to do a follow-up, and these are a few things you can do to follow up. Let's say the person came to buy glisten beads. Sorry, I keep using glisten beads. Maybe I should use Quick Dash. Quick Dash, Francisca's company, they do deliveries. So let's say you got a new customer and then they went to deliver maybe something nice to somebody for their birthday or something. So you can just call the customer and then find out, oh, was everything okay? Was the recipient happy? Just chat them, follow up just to see how it was, you know. Normally for trainings, we'll do an evaluation. How was the training? Or sometimes some of you attend our event and I'll just ask, how was it? Like give me feedback or something, you know. You just want to follow up. The follow-up is like you just want to, you know, establish a relationship because they are new. So you follow up after they are gone. Let's say somebody also came to order a birthday cake. Obviously find out, oh, how's the cake? Did you like it? Was it good? Blah, blah, blah. You do that. Also, stay in touch. After the first follow-up, that's not it. Occasionally, you may reach out to them with either information about upcoming events or activities or new products or something. I'm not saying every single day, but like occasionally. When you do this, you stay top of mind. That is the whole point. You stay top of mind. And then don't only reach out when you have something to sell. If you have like a weekly blog that you do, those of you who are on my email list, every week I'll send you my blog. Or if you have, what else do you do? Maybe you are doing a clubhouse meeting, you can invite them, depending on what it is that you are selling or what it is that you do. You can invite them for whatever. Those who are not interested, of course, they won't join. Or they might even say, no, please don't send this to me again. Please don't be offended. Though. Hey, my sister, do not be offended. There's not much you can do about it. Like watching TV and then you see Coca-Cola advertising. Maybe you don't like Coca-Cola. What will you do? you shut down the TV. And no, I mean, don't be offended. Not everybody wants to have that update, but trust me, there are people who want to have it. There are people who actually reach out. People reach out to me and say, Amma, it's been a while since I saw your YouTube video. Why? Why? You get it? So you cannot say just because one person will criticize you, you are not going to send it to the 10 people who might actually be interested. In the beginning, you don't know. You are doing mass marketing. So once you have those details, reach out to them occasionally. Now, there's something I've noticed in a WhatsApp group that I'm in that I am so impressed by. I'm not actually a customer, but let me tell you what happened. So I was there and a church member asked me that, are you interested in organic vegetables, fruit and vegetables from KNUST? I was like, oh, yeah, I am. I'm not really. I don't know why I said yes, because, I mean, we have a place we get vegetables from. But I said yes. And then suddenly I was added to a WhatsApp group. The WhatsApp group has the name of the company and they are into organic products. And I realized that every once in a while, maybe twice a week, people will start posting their lists of things they need. I need bell peppers. I need cabbages. I need this 10 kilo. Hey, then people are ordering. People are ordering. I was like, wow, this is so smart. This is so smart. You know what? Because once we are all in the group, if Oba Penning orders and I see Oba Penning's order, I'll remember, hey, I also need vegetables, so let me order. Because the people in the group, they are all interested in vegetables. That's why they've been added. And consistently, I've been in that group since Corona time, you know, now it's no more Corona time. since, and people are consistently ordering. So I was like, that's smart. So that's something I always encourage my group. The recent group coaching group, I was telling them, if this is something you can do, do it. One of my clients actually has a group for her customers. And it's such a great way because she communicates with them. She asks them, like, for those of you who are in my groups, in the Fabulous Woman community, I ask you questions. Oh, this trip, should we take it this time or this time? This program, should we make it morning? Or, you know, I'm always able to ask because you are the ones I'm serving. So I'm able to communicate with you once we are in a group. Now, if a group is not practical for you, you may also do like a broadcast list on WhatsApp. I've seen so many disasters of people trying to set up broadcast lists and it ended up being a group. It's okay. You can just learn the right way to do it, but definitely do it. Don't let someone come and buy from you one time and that's it. I've made that mistake so many times. Sometimes the person actually needs you, but they've forgotten your brand name. They don't remember how they stored your name. So when you reach out to them, it helps them like, you crab, I'm looking for you. Like it has happened to me before. Some gig beat that nearly, some good money, some good euros that nearly passed me by because I was sitting down feeling, oh, I don't want to bother them. Apparently, they thought I was out of the country. I was here in Ghana. They didn't know. So my people, please be staying in touch with the people once you get their details. It will really help. Wish them like happy holidays. And you know, one of the ladies in our group, Mame Kaya, Hiya and Hiya, for instance, when it's her customer's birthday and stuff, she actually celebrates them, and by doing so, she's also promoting their own businesses on other platforms, you know, so it's really a win-win. And I love that. I think we should do that. I'm not saying go promote them or whatever, but whatever it is that you can do, please do it. Stay in touch with your customers. Let them be top of mind so that when they need things, they'll remember, oh, that girl who does that, let me go and reach out to her. I know she can help me. And then they can also recommend you. So this customer database, me, I've learned my lessons and I hope you've learned yours too. Please share with me, how are you keeping your customer database? Do you do it on Excel? Do you have some of you are in a position to invest in a certain kind of software. I think that Ozy that I mentioned last week for bookkeeping, I think that it might be helpful in that respect. I haven't tried it, but you may look out for it. There are actually apps that you can use. And even Excel has templates of customer database. You can actually Google customer database and it's not even something complex. You can create it yourself. It's just You have name, contact details, email address, let's say location, delivery address, depending on what it is that you need. Hi, Nara. Thank you for joining. Hi, Marian. Thank you for joining. So, I mean, depending on what you need, sister, brother, make sure you create that customer database so that anytime you have new product, you just reach out. And it's not only about the product, just stay in touch. Send them messages, let's say happy holidays, happy International Women's Day. I don't know, happy what? What are the other holidays? Penny, I can't believe you just wrote that. Penny says, I check up on them, but only those who pay well. My sister, please, you do I'm not saying, of course, you may have your favorite or whatever, but do the best you can to stay on top of mind. The person who may not be giving you a lot of money now could be recommending you without you even knowing. And please, speaking of customer database, also have a database for potential clients, people who have just made inquiries about your product. You never know. So have that detail as well. Don't only do it for people who have bought from you, but just, have it. You never know. There are people, I share the story a lot. During the Yali, not the Mandela Washington Fellowship, the one I did at Gimpa, we went on a site visit to one of the biggest companies in the country. And this was 5 years ago, 2017, so 4 years ago. And we had a nice conversation, and the gentleman who helped us, like ushered us in and all, I took his number. And then we connected on LinkedIn as well. We started staying in touch. As in, by LinkedIn, he would like my post and all. And then I added him to my broadcast list on WhatsApp. For all these years, like 4 years, I would always send, whenever I send out my weekly broadcast, either it's a blog or whatever it is I do, I would send it to him. Not once did I see him respond. In fact, I even forgot that he was there on my broadcast list. I would only see him on LinkedIn. I even totally forgot about him. Last year, during the COVID, this man reached out to me that his company needed someone to come and speak on a certain subject, and they wanted me to do it. This was someone I had even forgotten that was on my broadcast list. So I'm sharing this to just explain that staying in touch with people helps you be top of mind. You don't want to just, they bought from you once, bye-bye. One of my group coaching clients, I actually made her start calling her clients. And she herself was so happy when she started doing that. She was getting feedback, she was getting questions and all. And if you're a mother like me, you know how sometimes it can be so hot. Let's say you need a kid's costume or something, shoes or something for your kids, and you can't find it. And then suddenly somebody in a mother care shop calls you and, is checking on you. And remember, you people cry, do you have this? You know that thing? This is why you want to stay on top of mind. Let me read a few comments. Ramat says, I have grouped customers into new and repeat clients, location, region, and do checks every 2 weeks. Bravo. I love that. Every 2 weeks. So you have a schedule, and it helps to have a schedule. Even if this week you can't, for whatever reason, you can't do it, at least you've ticked. You know those you've done this week. So next week, you know what to do. I love that. She also says, I send personal. Oh, let me project it. I forgot that on Facebook I can project. Sorry, Instagrammers. Okay, so let me read a few comments from Marian says, that's such a smart idea. Thank you. Gobe Friday, their birthdays, customer of the month, we give them Gobe. Hey, nice. I like that. Referrals go a long way. People may not be paying big, but they may be the ones to lead you to your biggest clients. It's true. So let me read this one from Ramat again. She says, I send personal WhatsApp also to all clients. Once you've called or made any inquiry, you never know. Yes, it's true. You never know. And there's one last thing I want to say. This one is a bonus tip, and I think it's similar to what Gobe Friday said. Maiden. Gobe Friday's name is actually Maiden Hackman. Maiden Sarah Hackman. Girl, I have missed you. That was just by the way. Okay, bonus tip. create a loyalty program for your regular customers. So like Maiden is saying that for her clients, what did she say she did? She said she does customer of the month. I don't know how that works. And you gift them something. Remember, was it one of the airlines, the ones that are no more, or even normally airlines, they give you mileage. Speaking of mileage, I've lost some very good mileage and it still pains me. Like when you travel, let's say you travel on Emirates, you have mileage that you can redeem at another time, like you get points that you can redeem. It's the same principle. So people who buy from you a lot, you can give them something. Either, you bring someone in, I'll give you 10% off, or let's say you are a salon, bring people in and you can get your nails did for free, or something. This is so good. This is key in getting your customers to show up over and over again. I know this is not about customer database, but if you're able to keep your customer database well, then you know those who are regular. Like Melcom, those of us in Ghana, Melcom has those cards that you pay, I think 20 cedis or 50, I forgot, 20 cedis for, and every time you shop above a certain amount, you get a discount. Many other shops in the US, UK, I mean, they do it. It's all, like, I remember we went to, was it Palace? It wasn't Melcom, Palace, and then I got their card. And my daughter was like, Mommy, now every time you have to come and shop here. That is the whole point. Because you have discount there. Every time you will come and shop there. So think, depending on what it is that you sell, think about a way that you can be extra nice to your customers. There are some products you may not be able to give discounts, but you can give more of it instead of discounting it. Give more of it. Let's see. Esi Jesiwa Amusa. Wow, what a nice name. She says, I've not done any yet, but I'm going to do so. Let me give you double. Isti Akoto says, how would you do this for a food company that also retails its products? Like when someone buys a drink from you, how would you get their contact? So I'm assuming that this person comes to buy from the shop. You have a face-to-face interaction. So during the conversation, this is the point where you take their details. You ask them, oh, please, is it possible to have your contact details? Sometimes we do XYZ for our customers and we wouldn't want you to miss it. Give it your best shot. There are only two options. Yes, I'll give it to you. No, I won't give it to you. It's simple. It's like going to tell a woman that Oba Mepel. It's like, yes, I'm interested. No, I'm not interested. Give it your best shot. Just ask for it. Oh, is it possible to have your name and contact details? Sometimes we do XYZ promotions. Actually, in some shops in the US or so, I've experienced this where, and even in Ghana here, they will take your detail and gift you something. They will, no, actually. So the whole thing is they are not taking your details and gifting you. They will gift you something. But by giving you the gift, you have to give them your details. That's the whole point. It's a freebie in exchange for your customer information. I mean, your name and all that. So you decide on what works. You can have Easty. I don't know what kind of shop that it is, but for instance, you can have branded openers or something. It doesn't have to be expensive. Something that you give to people, but in exchange, before you give it to them or after you give it to them, they'll have to give you their contact details. Some people do raffles. I think I have seen raffles at Melcom or so, and then other shops, they have, just be creative, Of course, you're not taking their details so that you send them to some malam to do juju for them. You explain to them why it's important to have it, especially if you have a loyalty program. You explain to them why you have it, and it's easier to get their contact details. Like I said, for those who are not interested, it's okay. It's okay. And if you also let them know that, once you have your contact details, we can also let you know when we have new products, new arrivals. Some of you sell clothes and stuff. I know there are groups that people just post their clothes and stuff. So yes, when there are new arrivals, you let them know. And as ladies, I mean, not me, I'm not fat. People like to have, quick information that, hey, this has dropped and all. So you would want to, you take their details because when you have new products, you want them to know. Trust me, people actually need you, your products and services. People need you and people cannot find you. So we should always have that mentality that people need us, and it's our responsibility to make them find us. People need us, and it's our responsibility to make them find us. Number two, there are a lot of other people doing what we are doing anyway. You are not the only one providing that product or service. So you want to make sure that you stay top of mind so that you can serve the people that you've been called to serve. Gobe Friday says, candies, chocolate sometimes even does the magic. Oh, of course, chocolate always does the magic, right? Brema Cosmetics says, if they want you on their email list, they can give you 30% coupon for the email. Yes, one of the things I did to start collecting emails was freebies. And I mean, those of us who follow people in Europe and all, we see that all the time. They will give you a freebie, but first you have to sign in with your name and email, and then they get it. But you see, over there, or in some places, emails are like a big deal. For some of us, you can have, there are some people, I have like 4 or 5 of their emails. They don't even open one. Recently, when we did yesterday actually, when we did a conference, I sent the link via email. Some people didn't see it. They did not see it. Why? Because it was in an email. But when we sent it via WhatsApp, they got it. Let me read a few. Okay, no, I think I've read the last comment on WhatsApp, on Facebook. So I'm going to be rounding up now. Hi, Sunshine Bespoke. I'm going to be rounding up now. What I've been talking about today is customer database ideas for your small business. I've just given you a few tips. You just use your own creativity to do what's best for you. I'm going to summarize very soon, but let me let you know 3 things. First of all, yesterday we had an amazing time. Oh my goodness. The speakers were so amazing, and I'm so grateful to all of them who came for the Fabulous Woman Speaks conference. It was a virtual conference, the IWD edition. And so for those who were unable to attend, if you are on my email list, I have sent the link to your email. Just check your inbox or your spam or promotion folder. You see a bald-headed girl named Amma Duncan. Her email is in there. Just check it, open it, and you can get the link. Or you can go to our YouTube channel. It is the Fabulous Woman Network to get it. I have shared it on my timeline and a few other places. So just get it and then watch and be blessed. What happened yesterday and what usually happens at our events makes me know that it's just a vehicle that God is using to do what he's doing, because I couldn't have gotten it right the way it happened. I couldn't have orchestrated it the way it did. And I just want to say, to God be all the glory. Everything was so beautiful. I loved it. And ECG, like today, stayed on throughout. So shout out. If you work for ECG, tell your boss that Amadankan said, mwah. So the link is there. Please get it and then watch and be blessed. It was really an amazing experience. Participants turned up on time. 30 minutes before time, we had participants already in the waiting room. They came on in. We had, we networked a bit before they left. It was really nice. And then we actually closed ahead of time. Okay. The second thing is, so I have 2 courses or 2 workshops, online workshops that I released earlier this year. That is this quarter. One is content creation online workshop, which is a workshop that helps you plan your content so that you can show up consistently every single time you need to show up. So it's not like today you are there, tomorrow you are not there. It doesn't work that way. People will not take you seriously if you are not showing up consistently. And this was a need that I found that my clients had, and so I created that course. It's still available, but it's not going to be available forever. It's going to be off the market by the end of this month. So if this is something that interests you, call us on +233 246 252330 +233 246 252330. That is our contact details. Let me just share it onto the screen. For those of you watching on Instagram, it's in the link in bio, content creation online workshop. You can sign up. If you're watching on Facebook as well, it's in the link in bio. But that's the WhatsApp number. My assistant's name is Seth. You can reach out and he will help you. The second program is Instagram Marketing for Beginners online workshop. This is also something I created specifically for beginners who need help. People don't even know what means what. And it's one of the most intense workshops I've ever created. I underestimated how it will go. I didn't realize people really, really, really needed that. So if you feel that you want to understand how Instagram works and how to use it to market, and please, not focusing only on the number of followers, not at all. Followers are good, but you want to really engage them. So we actually did a Grow Your Instagram challenge, which was so good. I've had so many positive feedback. If this is something that interests you, reach out to us. The number is +233 246 252330. Because they are both virtual, you can join from anywhere in the world that you are. Okay, Ramat, oh, so sorry. Ella says, still watching it. Oh, great. Give me feedback when you are done. So let me wrap up and then we'll end. The points I've talked about today in customer database ideas for your small business are: number one, get your contact details. When people walk into your shop or into your inbox or whatever, they don't walk, they send you messages. Get the contact details. Keep it in an easy to find place with backup. Do a follow-up after they've left or after you are done serving them. Stay in touch. Find creative ways of staying in touch. And then finally, which is a bonus tip, create a loyalty program for your regular customers. You want to do that. You want to make sure that you are staying in touch. Okay, God willing, next week I'll come your way again. Are you okay with the 9 p.m.? So let me be honest with you. Why did I change it to 9 p.m.? You know, when I started Mind Your Business last September, we were home, kids were home, so I wasn't doing the whole running around to pick the kids up. But they are back in school. They've been back since, I believe, January, and I'm always having to quickly rush to the school, pick them up, bring them. I can't even listen to them, and I'm always rushing. No, mommy can't do this, mommy can't do that, because 6 o'clock I have to do the live. And so I thought, you know what, and then usually I like to take a nap before I do the live. So sometimes like I sleep only for 30 minutes when I would really want to take like 1 hour. Today like this, I slept for 2 hours. So I was like, you know, let me push it to 9 p.m. And I'm thinking that for those of you in Ghana as well, you may also be coming from work and all. So I'm thinking this is a good time where you are a bit more relaxed and then you can have a chat. Please let me know if the 9 p.m. is okay for you. I'm praying it works for you. Well, if you are not able to catch live, of course, you can always watch the replay. ACJC, the number is +233 246 252330. +233 246 252330. The link is also in my bio. You can reach out and then let us know. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me. Ladies, in our Facebook group, God willing, tomorrow we have the book review. Okay, 9 p.m. works for you. Thank you for that feedback. So the book review, we are reading Everything is Figure Outable, and God willing, tomorrow we'll meet at 9 p.m. as well. We'll meet at 9 p.m. So I'm moving all my lives to 9 p.m. because it's really easier for me, okay? So thank you all so much. I look forward to seeing you again. God be with us all. Please be fabulous, because you're already fabulous. Oh, wait. Bobby Friday says, no wonder I've never been able to do the 6 p.m. routine. Okay, thank you. Thank you for your feedback. Thank you. I'm so grateful. Bye.